Good morning, बच्चों. So our today's lecture topic is HCl. We are gonna to start the new topic which is named as HCl, and that is hydrogen chloride. Its name is hydrogen, and the next part is its chloride. So we are just going to learn this chapter, that is your hydrogen chloride. And you know what, the hydrogen chloride is your HCl, and the bond present between the HCl molecule is a covalent bond. Yes, actually by looking at this HCl, we just always think that this HCl is present as H positive and in the form of a Cl negative. But seriously, this HCl containing a covalent bond, not an ionic bond. Please remember this thing, beta. This HCl will contain a covalent bond, not an ionic bond. They are always share their number of electrons. Why they always share the number of electrons? Just because both the atoms are non-metals. We know this thing, that hydrogen is also a non-metal as well as chlorine is also a non-metal, such that they are sharing their covalent bond. Okay, right? And what about its dot structure? That is the electron dot structure. And if I talk about its dot structure, then this is hydrogen with one electron present in it, and then here is the chlorine with an electronic configuration of 2, 8 and 7. It is its electronic configuration. And in its valence shell, if I talk about its valence shell, then it always have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 electron in the valence shell, and there is a sharing of these two electrons present. ये दोनों जो electrons है, they shared with each other. This chlorine is taking up this electron, and again this electron is taken up by the hydrogen atom. Such kind of sharing of electron is present, and that bond present in between them is obviously this bond is a covalent bond present. That is the covalent bond present there. Okay, I hope you understand this thing now. There, that is the covalent bond present. Now moving on to the some other important information regarding this HCl part. Now in the other informations regarding this HCl part is that is another name is also there, and that name is called as muriatic acid. Its another name is your muriatic acid. That is the name given by the scientist Lavoisier to the HCl. This HCl is also known as by muriatic acid. Okay, and if I talk about its that where is the hydrogen occurrence of the hydrogen chloride gas, that HCl gas is always present along with the volcanic eruptions, that is volcanic emissions. This HCl gas is present with the volcanic emissions, right? Okay, and next if I talk about, this is the first thing, that is the first occurrence present, and the second occurrence, the most important, is the human stomach or the stomach of the animals. It is present in the stomach of the animals because that HCl that is present along with our digestive juices, that is present along with our digestive juices, and that is very useful for us because it is present, that is although its amount is very low, बहुत ही कम अमाउंट में प्रेजेंट होता है, दैट इज 0.2 to 0.4% ओनली, बहुत ही कम अमाउंट में आपके पास में प्रेजेंट होगा, बट इट्स प्रेजेंस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज इट इज यूज्ड फॉर द डाइजेशन ऑफ बहुत सारे फूड पार्टिकल्स का. आई होप दैट यू ऑलरेडी स्टडीड दिस थिंग. Yes, now our next part of the syllabus, look, the first of the things we need to study in your syllabus is that there is no any change from this chapter, no any reduction from this chapter. Okay, no change is there. You need to completely learn the chapter. The chapter is completely there. Exercise HCl is complete there. So do not think for any change or anything else, ma'am. Yes, there is any change or not. No, there is no any change in that situation. And now the second most important topic which we need to learn is a very simple thing. Okay, that we need to learn is about its muriatic acid के बाद में, that is about the preparation of HCl. That what are its preparations? That is the preparations of HCl. Okay, please go through the preparations. The very first are the simple preparations. Okay, in the simple preparations, it is says that its synthesis by the direct combination. The first one is by the direct combination. Its synthesis by the direct combination. Okay, we are dealing with direct combination. Okay, then moist hydrogen gas, that is the moist hydrogen gas, that is our H2 gas, when it directly combined with a chlorine gas, Cl2 gas, then there is a formation of a HCl molecule, that is our 2HCl molecule, which is present in the form of your gas that is present there. But that HCl molecule will always formed in the presence of your diffused sunlight. What is the meaning of this thing, that the diffused sunlight is there? It simply means that the sunlight, the presence of sunlight is there, that is in a very low quantity, that is present in the very low amount. You know what the diffused means? That when you had taken that reaction mixture and some part of light through any curtain, through any other space is coming, direct light is not coming. Why the direct light is not coming? Because direct light reaction is very explosive in nature. That beaker can blast with the direct light, because that direct light gives a very exothermic reaction in that. And you know what, you know this thing, that the exothermic reactions are explosive in nature, so that reaction can be explosive in nature. So that's why it is as negligible as it is present in the dark, but we are providing them some of the diffused light. That diffused light we are providing to it, some diffused light is prevalent to it. Okay, fine with this thing, that the diffused light we are providing. However, in the presence of a catalyst, such as some extra catalyst is there, so we can use the catalyst here. Okay, so we can use a extra catalyst in that part, that by the use of that catalyst we can also make the H2 converted into HCl, and that catalyst must be, आप कौन सा catalyst इसमें use कर सकते हो? That you can use the catalyst as activated carbon, that is you can use as activated carbon, or your activated charcoal also you can use, कुछ भी आप use कर सकते हो, that is all your choice. Okay, now the next the second preparation method is by the heating metallic chloride with the concentrated sulfuric acid. By the heating of metallic chloride, that is by the heating of metallic chloride with your sulfuric acid, that you are heating the metallic chloride with your sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. Okay, so that metallic chloride, either the metallic chloride is of NaCl, either the metallic chloride of CuCl2. Okay, two reactions we have, that is NaCl with H2SO4. The NaCl react with H2SO4 and it will, and less than the temperature of 200 degrees Celsius, there is a formation of sodium hydrogen sulfate plus HCl gas will be released out. It is released in the form of a gas. You see this thing? It is always released in the form of a gas there. Now the second thing is about CuCl2 plus we are giving its H2SO4. With this CuCl2, just there is a need of small amount of heat and there is a formation of copper sulfate plus HCl gas again will be released out. That HCl gas is released out in that case. Now in this reaction you can also take this NaCl along with H2SO4. You know ऊपर वाली रिएक्शंस में देखिएगा that temperature is below 200 degrees Celsius. Now you can also take the temperature is above 200 degrees Celsius. The temperature can be taken as above 200 degrees Celsius. Then there is a formation of Na2SO4, that is sodium sulfate, and along release of a HCl gas. The HCl gas will be released there कि HCl gas जो है वहाँ पे वो released हो जाएगा. Okay, that method of preparations are the simple general methods of preparation for that we can use generally. And the first method is NaCl reacting with H2SO4. The condition is that, please remember this thing beta, it is clearly mentioned in your syllabus that you need to learn all the conditions given in this methods or in this chapter. Please understand everything given in this chapter. Like it is given as 200 degrees Celsius. At 200 degrees Celsius that less than 200 degrees Celsius, when the NaCl reacting with H2SO4, there is a formation of sodium hydrogen sulfate along with the HCl molecule, and when that again same NaCl molecule reacting with this H2SO4 above 200 degrees Celsius, then there is a formation of sodium sulfate along with the HCl gas. Clear? And then second method with the metal chloride is copper chloride. That copper chloride with H2SO4, limited amount of heat we are providing, that is the very limited amount of heat we are providing to it, there is a formation of copper sulfate along with the HCl gas that is released out, that the gas is releasing out in that situation. Okay, clear for that? I hope that is fine. Now, the very important part of this thing is that very important part of this thing is that we are preparing its laboratory preparation. Its laboratory preparation is very important. All the things, many questions were coming from this topic. All the things you need to remember: laboratory preparations of HCl, its experimental setup we are going to learn, its precautions, its conditions, its everything given of this topic we need to learn that, because it's every line can make a question for us. Okay, so in the laboratory preparation, hydrogen chloride gas can be prepared by the action of what are the reactants you are using in that situation. What are your reactants that you are using? So your first reactant is that the concentrated sulfuric acid on sodium chloride. The method will remain the same, that we are using our sodium chloride. That sodium chloride you are using, sodium chloride is your NaCl you are using. Along with this NaCl you are using your sulfuric acid. That sulfuric acid is also you use, that is H2SO4, right beta? Write this thing. Okay, so in the laboratory method, this is the reactants you are using, and what is the procedure and what is the experimental setup and everything we need to learn for that. If I talk about its reactions, the very simple reactions in that case that we recently studied in that part, the same reactions इसमें आ जाएंगी आपके पास में. कौन से वाली? That is NaCl reacting with this concentrated H2SO4. The same reaction is there, that is below 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, then there is a formation of sodium hydrogen sulfate along with your HCl gas, and if you are using that NaCl at a temperature of that is above 200 degrees Celsius, that is written as such kind that it is above 200 degrees Celsius, then there is a formation of sodium sulfate along with a HCl gas. Just balance the reaction. Always remember this thing beta, whenever you are writing any kind of the reaction, जब भी आप किसी reaction के लिए बात करते हो, that reaction must be written a balanced reaction. Okay, otherwise no marks will be given to for that reaction. Otherwise चाहे आपका reaction ठीक हो या गलत हो, but we are not providing you any kind of mark. तो reaction must be your balanced reaction. वो reaction आपके पास में कैसा होना चाहिए? आपका balanced reaction होना चाहिए. Okay, let's moving on to its experimental setup and what about its procedure. Let's go on its procedure first. कि इसका procedure क्या होगा? Okay, let's just set up a experimental setup, that is an apparatus setup. So the thing is that we are using for the experimental setup, we are using a clamp, such kind of stands we are using. That the stand I use for that. थोड़ा सा ड्राइंग में प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा बिकॉज ऑल द थिंग्स आर न्यू फॉर मी. ओके, थोड़ा सा आप ड्राइंग में एडजस्ट कीजिएगा. ओके, that round bottom flask we are using, and in this round bottom flask from the bottom we just heat up this round bottom flask. यहाँ से हम लोग थोड़ा सा उसको हीट अप देना स्टार्ट करते हैं. दैट हीट वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग. ओके, इन दैट राउंड बॉटम फ्लास्क यू आर जस्ट टेकिंग सोडियम क्लोराइड and rest of the other things. Okay, here the presence of this HCl is present, sodium chloride is present. Okay, and ऊपर से आपके पास में देखिए इसमें the unique method is there just to apply for the some unique method is there for the application for the dissolution, और हम लोग add on करने के लिए that is your sulfuric acid को add on करने के लिए that sulfuric acid is taken from this side. From this side sulfuric acid is taken as, यहाँ से sulfuric acid को हम लोग इसमें add करते हैं. ठीक है, another same another clamp is there. उससे हम लोगों को that HCl gas produced will be released and will be go through these pipes into such a beaker. इस beaker में आपके पास में this HCl will went and this enter in this beaker, and from this part it will go towards, like we are collecting it on the air. हम उसको कहाँ पे collect करेंगे? On our air, on the aerial part we are collecting it. ठीक है, this HCl is going downwards, this funnel, this tube is going downwards, there is a solution written there. Okay, and that another tube is coming out from this end, and this tube is just entering into the this jar. That jar contains your air in it. That jar contains nothing, just the air in it. इसमें आपका जो air है that must be present. ठीक है, ये this is the inlet, this is the inlet. Okay, the dry air is present in that, and just the dry air is present in that. Just label out all the things present there. The very first thing, this is the pipe that is containing your H2SO4. That is the condition for your H2SO4. Okay, and here also we have concentrated H2SO4. Like if something will remain there unreacted, that can again combine, and then later on HCl gas will be passed out from that. Here we are getting our dry, that is your dry HCl gas, hydrogen chloride. Okay, and that is the inlet for air. Here is the presence of air because that is present in the open बच्चे, ये that is present as an open form. ये आपके पास में पूरा present होगा. ये bubbles बन रहे हैं for the HCl gas, and that bubbles goes out onto that, and that thing is present your NaCl. ये चीज़ आपका क्या present है आपके पास में? That is your NaCl is present. Some amount of heat you are providing from the downwards, कि downwards से आपने उसको heat provide किया. So just nothing we are doing, we are just placing. हम लोगों ने क्या किया है यहाँ पे अपने पास में? We are just placing a round bottom flask containing your NaCl, and on that NaCl part, that NaCl is there, on that NaCl part, with the help of this Thystal funnel, that is called as your Thystal funnel, because it is not like our normal funnel. This Thystal funnel is such kind of funnel. ऐसे rounded funnel होती है. Usually your funnel are like this. Usually the funnels are like this ना. But this Thystal funnel is such kind of funnel which is this curved, having this curved glass. Okay, this curved kind of funnel, that is called as your Thystal funnel. So from the help of this Thystal funnel, there is a dropwise realization of H2SO4 on the sulfuric acid. वो dropwise enter करेगा, and the reaction proceeds slowly in the cold. Okay, and on heating the mixture gently, there is a effervescence, and the HCl gas is evolved in a controlled manner. Why we are using this Thystal funnel? What is the use of this Thystal funnel? Because with the help of this Thystal funnel, that reaction will be occurred in the controlled manner, because obviously that we already discussed that the reaction can be explosive. Why? Because we are using H2SO4 here. That H2SO4 you also know that this H2SO4 is an acid, so it is very important to handle this thing with care, and the Thystal funnel help us to complete the reaction in a controlled manner. Okay, I hope that is fine. That is clear also. And the gas is dried up because that must contain some amount of moisture from this NaCl solution or anything else. So that gas is dried up when it is passing through a washer bottle that is containing our H2SO4. This is the concentrated H2SO4 present, and that's the gas which is containing our washer bottle, the washer bottle present. So the gas is dried up. That's why we are getting here a dry HCl gas. Finally we are getting a dry HCl gas, and then it is collected by the upward displacement of air, because we know this thing that this dry HCl gas is heavier than air. This gas is heavier than air, and if it is heavier than air, then the air moves upwards and the gas comes to be downwards. So here downwards collection of the gas will occur, the downward collection of the gas will occur, and the air which is coming upwards, so air kahan ho jayegi? That is coming on the upward position. So that is clear about this experiment of ठीक है. So this is the and reactions we already performed, that what are the reactions we are taking up for that. ठीक है, reactions हमने already कर लिया है. ठीक है, write this thing. And what about its other things. ठीक है, about its other things is that why we are using a flat bottom flask or round bottom flask that can be used. Why we are using a round bottom flask only. That round bottom flask is used for the purpose of this HCl preparation or for the heating purpose only, or we are using a round bottom flask, or it is also called as a flat bottom flask. कुछ भी आप लिखना चाहें, that is flat bottom flask or round bottom flask, both the things you are using in the heating purpose, because round bottom flasks are normally used to heat at a high temperatures, because we are using the such kind of flask for the high temperature heating, and here we are requiring a temperature of almost 200 degrees Celsius. For such high degree temperature heating up, we required a round bottom flask or flat bottom flask. Okay, clear? And this reaction indicates clearly the acid nature of the sodium hydrogen sulfate also, that the acidic nature of the sodium hydrogen sulfate is also present there. Clear? Now next is sodium chloride. Why we are, that is you know what, the requirements of the reactants, the reactants present there makes this experiment or the laboratory preparation very efficient, because we know this thing that the amount used here, that is the sodium chloride, that is also a cheap material, and that H2SO4, that is also easily available and the low costed material. The cheap word is absolutely wrong as it is given, but still that at NaCl and H2SO4, both the raw materials used in this apparatus or in this reaction are very low costing materials, so we can prefer them as in the preparation for that. And the next is why the question is coming as like, why concentrated nitric acid is not used during the reaction. Why the concentrated nitric acid not used during the reaction? The concentrated nitric acid is not used during the preparation of HCl because it is volatile in nature. Volatile nature, it simply means that this concentrated nitric acid is volatile. Volatile means it itself vaporizes. It itself vaporizes and completely expelled out. It will go expelled out from the reaction. ये खुद ही out हो जाएगा from the jar, or we can say from the beaker. That's why we are not using this in the form of for the preparation of reaction along with your HCl. Okay, clear for this thing? So that's the first question is that why we are using round bottom flask, because that can take up a high temperature value. And the second question comes is that why you are using this HNO3 in that part, because HNO3 is a volatile liquid. It will expelled out, it will go out along with the HCl gas. वो आपके पास में जो HCl gas आपके पास बनेगा उसके साथ में expelled out हो जाएगा, उसके साथ में out बाहर चला जाएगा. Clear? Okay, now the next part is what is the method you are using for the purification of the HCl gas. That what are the things which you are using for the purification of, that is for the purification of HCl, because that is very simple, that impurities are present along with the HCl gas. Then how you are going to improve the impurities? So it is dried up. The very first thing, this HCl is dried up on passing this from the a concentrated HCl in your flask or the jar, concentrated H2SO4 के ऊपर से सॉरी से pass out कीजिएगा, then it will be dried up. And the other drying agents, some other drying agents we can also use, and that drying agent can be your P2O5, that can also be used as a drying agent. Your quicklime, that is CaO, that P2O5 is your phosphorus pentaoxide, that is your phosphorus pentaoxide, that can you can use, that is the phosphorus pentaoxide you can use, as well as the other things you can use. But now the question here is that you cannot use such drying agents, because you already studied in your class 9 about these drying agents also. We are not gonna to use these drying agents. Why the phosphorus pentaoxide and calcium oxide, such drying agents are not used in the reaction or not used in the purification of the HCl gas? Because they are reacting with the HCl gas. वो खुद अपना एक reaction को show करते हैं with your HCl gas, and we cannot afford the reaction reaction of them with the HCl gas. ठीक है, so that's why we are not using such drying agents in that respect. ठीक है, कैसे? For example, we have this 2p2O5 along with this HCl molecule. There is a formation of phosphorus. That is a phosphorus oxychloride, that is your phosphorus Cl3 plus. Along with that plus there is a formation of a phosphoric acid. यहाँ पे phosphoric acid formed हो जाएगा. The next reaction is with this calcium oxide, that HCl along with this calcium oxide there is a formation of calcium chloride with a realization of a water molecule. So they are reacting with our HCl gas. That's why with these drying agents cannot be used. Please remember this thing, bache. This question are coming. These drying agents cannot be used for the purification of HCl. Why? Because they are reacting. They are reacting with your HCl molecule, with the HCl molecule. वो खुद HCl molecule के साथ में आपका react करेंगे, और we can say with the your HCl gas they are reacting with them. So we are not using them. Okay, the next in that next part, our next topic is about its that is about its collection, that how you gonna to collect your that HCl. जो आपके पास में आपका HCl है, आप उसको collect कैसे करेंगे? So that is your topic of your collection, that how you gonna to collect this thing. ठीक है, so that collection is hydrogen chloride. The first thing is hydrogen HCl gas is collected. That is very important to remember this thing, collected by the downward movement. ठीक है, that is downwards. It is downwards. ठीक है, it is downwards or downward movement of itself. That is the downward movement of itself. मतलब खुद का तो वो downward movement करता है, and we can say by the upward movement of the air. Upward movement of air. Why he is doing such kind of things? Because we know this thing, HCl is heavier. It is heavier than air. हवा से हल्का नहीं, भारी होता है, heavier than the air, and approximately it is 1.28 times heavier than air. That's why it is using for the downward. हम डायरेक्ट एयर से ही कर लेते हैं, डाउनवर्ड मूवमेंट से itself खुद डाउनवर्ड जाएगा और एयर को अपवर्ड मूवमेंट्स देगा. Secondly, it is also collected over the water. We can also collect this over the water molecule, but with this water molecule it is always present in the soluble form. That will always present in the soluble form with the water. That's why we are not मतलब that's how मतलब इतना ज़्यादा हम लोग appropriately use नहीं करते for this method को. ठीक है, highly soluble होता है water के अंदर, that can highly soluble in the water molecule. Okay, clear? So please do go and read all the topics till then. ठीक है, बाकी जितने भी आपके topics होंगे we will again gonna to study them. ठीक है, till then आप यहाँ तक का अपना study कीजिएगा. Just please remember this thing, that in this chapter we need to learn every single thing. We cannot say that from this part they can make a question, from second part they can make a question, they can make question from any of the question, any of the reaction or any of the things. So please take care of this chapters. Okay, so thank you so much, just take care. We will see you in the next video. दिखाइयो.